Sorry, good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. I don't have a fucking cam today because Geo took my cam last Monday. So sadly, there is no cam today. Where are my fucking earbuds? Let's go, guys. We're back. We're back and we're doing the damn thing. Wish I had a cam today, but no cam. Once again, Geo took my cam, never brought it back. All right. What do I want to watch today? Big old bar at 5,100. Not really. Okay. I think this is likely the one that's going to stay. You know how we always get that flip-flop? I do think this is the likelier one to stay. This one makes more sense. Guys, also keep in mind for today, I'm not expecting very much from the market. Why? Because we had such a big rally on Friday, and we also have no news today. So just keep in mind, like, your expectation can lead to pretty much, like, not taking a trade today. So I traded every single day last week. Today is probably not the best day to trade, just given, big run up on Friday. On top of that, no news, no nothing, no catalyst, no volatility, right? So kind of just sitting here and watching. Yeah, we're so fucking back, baby. We're so fucking back. Just not fully back, I guess, because no cam, right? I wish I had a cam, but not today. Not today. Man, it's like you take a 1 week break and then you have nobody on here. 32 people. What happened to the days of like, what, we go every single day? Now, I guess, you know what? We're building back up. We're building back up. We'll build back, actually, can you even hear me on the stream? Bluetooth. Okay, yeah, you can definitely hear me. The mic is working. It's just my earbuds weren't working. All right. Yeah, no face cam today, sad. Less than 40 people today, sad. What can you do, right? You want to take a break because you're getting tired, but it's all good. I got the OGs. I got everyone who usually shows up, so that's all that matters to me. Like I said, I've streamed for fucking 5 people. I'll stream for it's all the same to me. But anyways, looking at the data today, I want to ask you guys. Thank you for the welcome backs. I want to ask you guys, what do you think may happen with the data, right? So if I were to not have anything on my chart, what would you guys mark? Vacation was not really a vacation. It was just me taking a break from streaming so I could focus on 1 week of trading. And man, we had a killer fucking week of trading. 15K on Monday, like minus 2K or minus 9K on Tuesday, plus 14K on Wednesday. Thursday blew a couple of accounts. Friday plus like 6K. So pretty good week. Chopper down 5150. Seeing 5100 as AOI. Okay. These are all good things. It's AOI, so mark that. 5100 is AOI as of right now. 5110, no, it's not. Wait. It is. 1.15, 1.22. No, 5150 is AOI. Okay. So Trump says 5100, 15 flip, 5150. Nice. Perfect. I like that. Who is that? 1124 Hero. That's a good one. But okay, so we have, yes, 5120. Wait. What is 5120? Can I zoom in here? This is negative, so 25 is the line in the sand. Okay, so LIS, right? 1.8, make it exact. So that may change. What's this? Why does it not show the price? 0.7. But it's too small. I can't even hover over it. Okay, whatever. For now, that's fine. 5150 AOI. Yes. So this will be. Okay, let's see. Charm is not negative enough to be bullish. Yeah. Patrick and disc. Oh, Patrick, no wonder. I was like, man, it's a shit. Good morning, Rumpel. If you're on here. Support at Gamma Flip. Yes. Gamma Flip should act like support. Charm negative. Vana positive. Yeah, this is relatively bullish. I don't think there's enough Vana to be bullish, though. Man, you know what's funny as fuck? I hadn't shaved all of last week because I wasn't on stream, and then I shaved yesterday, like my face. Obviously not talking about my balls, but never mind. But I forgot I don't have a cam until Gio gets back or gets into the office, so I shaved for nothing. Sorry, texting Gio to bring in the cam. Anyways, 5115. I think. Flip back to ES so we have some VP. Excuse me, guys. I need to add back the price thing. Oh wait, no, I don't. It's on like one of these ones, right? No, I'm fucking trolling myself. Wait, it should be. Right? Yeah, why is it not popping up? Let's refresh the page. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now shit's loaded. So we have 5125 as interesting. So, how was everyone's fucking weekend? Anyone do anything interesting? I sure as hell didn't. All my weekend plans got smashed in the fucking face. I was slightly tilted. Could someone please pin the YouTube channel link? Does this guy not have... Okay. I have no open trades right now. Here. Trading panel. All right, ES pushing up, NQ not pushing up. Don't like that. I'll be honest, I don't really want to trade today because why? If you look at this, I'm already green $258, and I think I want to take a payout as soon as I can. So I'm just gonna sit with this. Because this payout for this funded account will be half of whatever this is, the equity. 13,500 divided by 2, so 6.7k payout. I just need like 3 more green days or 2 more green days, something like that. When I hover over the data, it shows a different level to what the scale says. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you might have to just refresh your page. Because I see your screen already, and the actual module or the chart isn't fitting to the module. And that happens occasionally when it's like, when you fuck with the sizing, like see? It kind of squishes everything. It should auto squish everything and auto extend everything, but sometimes it doesn't. So you may have to just refresh your page. I think charm should be more than 5 minus. Yeah. Yeah, I think today's going to be a slow ass day. Like I said in the beginning, right? I don't think on Bonner chart, small bars mean high volatility, right? Yes, correct. Small bars is high volatility. I forgot my fucking drink because my brother parked his car in the driveway in the wrong spot, and I had to move it out of the way. And I left my fucking drink inside of his car, and I'm really tilted. Oh, and my screen's black. Nice. Okay. Yeah, today's a sit on the sideline day because there's nothing important. There's no news. We had such a big Friday run up. So just keep that in mind, right? I don't think today's worth trading. This isn't to say you cannot make money. As always, if you are going to take a trade, just remember it's going to be a base hit type of day. That's just my 2 cents. Take it for how you want, but I'm waiting on the sidelines today, or if I take a trade, it would be either a base hit with smaller size. So Yeah, why is chat not working? Oh, my ears. Did NQ sweep anything here? Trying to think. Yes, do anything. Bro, Nvidia up 3% today. Fucking disgusting. AVGO at 1400 a share. How's SMCI looking? Ripping fucking faces. ARM is another one of those. No, shooting in bed. Since it's a slow day, can you comment on Footprint, like how you read it, especially bid ask regarding? Yeah, I can watch Footprint. We have everything marked here. Yeah, we'll use the 5-minute for now. Negative pushing up. What is this one? Let you go. Keep in mind, guys, I trade very different from Geo, right? So you get kind of a different analysis. I don't know how he gave out analysis during the stream. Negative buildup going up. Not a huge fan of that. But my problem is okay, so when I see the footprint like this, when you have negative building up, 5150 does seem like it does have a chance of tapping today. However, it's going to be difficult. Why difficult? In the sense of like, okay, we're pushing up, but we have negative delta buildup and we're expecting upside. So once again, those two things not lining up also is a sign of like, okay, maybe it's going to be a slow day. Right? End of day strategies. Yeah, I don't trade end of day. For those who know, I really don't like trading end of day. I do low-key like a long on NASDAQ, but once again, I don't want to take that trade because I'm still missing a few elements. I don't like how NASDAQ is pushing down. Why? Once again, right? Look at this. The main stocks that we watch, it's very mixed. Red, green. Only thing green, mainly green, is like text, like the chip stocks once again, right? They've been leading for how long? So for me, it's like if nothing else is green alongside the chip stocks, it's going to be a slower moving day. If you look at NASDAQ, right? NQ. We're not pushing up the same way ES is, right? There's such huge freaking indice divergences. So it's like, why? If they're not lining up, it's not a good sign to trade, in my opinion. Gio likes end of day and you don't. Yep, exactly. I'm not a huge fan of end of day for one reason. It's for me, for whatever reason, it feels harder to read. Maybe because volatility is much higher. I like trading the morning sessions. I never do well at the end of day sessions, almost ever. So for me, it's like I stick to, once again, I stick to what I'm comfortable with and what I know. Ow. Versus trying to play something else that is just isn't the same for me, right? So to me, I don't see a point in trading the end of day, especially if I know myself. Then to me, it doesn't make sense to trade end of day if I know through my own patterns that it's never been beneficial to me. So with 5100, I don't think it's an AOI. Remember, right? The data kind of flip flops back and forth. And when it does that, it makes it, you just want to wait for the dust to settle. This is not a good trade to take. I'm like debating on shorting NASDAQ, but it just doesn't make sense to until ES gets a pretty much like a change in trend. Are you just using yeah, I'm just using today. To me, now it looks like we may touch. Yeah, I do think we tap 5120, 5125 during the day. That seems highly likely. I do think we hit that Gex flip. So if we look at a heat map, right? Then see, pretty much everything is red other than fucking Nvidia. Like big stock wise, right? Everything is fucking red or flat other than Nvidia. So I do think the odds that we go down are much higher than going up. Go to S&P, same thing. Chip stocks, green. Everything else, majority like bigly red, right? So to me, I don't think it's a very good idea to play longs up until maybe we hit the line in the sand or 5120. Then you can potentially long off of that. But other than that, it's just like it's a wait day. I'm perfectly content not taking a trade at all today, right? I hit my green day on the funded account, so it's like, and especially if the trading conditions aren't good, then what's the point in taking a trade? DXY is dumping, and maybe I was right. I should have taken that short on the NASDAQ. Should have taken that short. Once again, just not a good whole setup day. So once again, I really just suggest if you're going to take a trade, have it be a base hit. If you're going to take or a size slider. And I would lean more towards how are you getting the AOI at 5150? Which chart is it coming from? It's coming from raw. You can see it on the Apex AI too. It tells you the AOI. If you're having trouble reading, like, okay, maybe this one's kind of bigger, and it's like not as big. But yeah. Apex AI does give the AOI. Geo uses de-adjusted, right? So for me, I'm not a huge D-adjusted like user or a skew adjusted user. Indices are chopping, guys. There's no need to take a trade today. Yeah, I use raw and net and split. Those are the two that I use. There's a reason why I use raw versus de-adjusted. It's like, how do I put it? De-adjusted is filtered, right? I have a good reading on raw, so for me it's like I don't like using de-adjusted personally. If raw and de-adjusted line up, then great, but obviously as of right now they're not. So yeah, I think raw is much easier to use. Yeah. Yeah, they provide different like aspects of the market. I think de-adjusted and raw, if they line up end of day, then you can kind of get a gauge of where end of day is going to be. But once again, I don't trade end of day. I trade till about like 9ish, and then I fuck off. If I'm sitting here past 9, it's probably because I'm still trying to crawl out of a red position. Do I ever trade opening gap on SPX? No. As much as those gap fills work, I've never been a huge fan of them for one reason. It's like I think relying on just a gap or gap fill strategy is not really the best. That's just my personal opinion. It's the same thing as like relying on news for a for or like saying like news is not predetermined or doesn't give a predetermined move, then it's like a gap. If you're expecting like a predetermined move from that, then not my hugest favorite or my favorite at all. Do you pay attention to data next week or for OPEX Gamma? I already did a look last night at data from all of this week, right? I will take a look at the data pretty much like once a week in the beginning of the week of an aggregate look just to get a gauge. And it looks like it's relatively the same, 5150, 5100. I think if we get to 5150, we'll hit, and 5200 picks up, then we'll hit 5200. But once again, right, it's all about which side picks up. So we know what aggregate looks like, right? If you want to screenshot, you could also do this. I wish I was on my PC. Makes it a lot easier. But we know 5100 is the biggest on aggregate right now and split wise. Hmm. 72 people. That's more like it. Thank you guys for tuning in. First day back on stream. No cam though, as usual. Or not as usual, just don't have it today. Largest OPEX X is 5,000, but I guess that's far away right now. Correct. It's a little too far as of right now. Keep in mind, right? We talk about the gamma impact. It's most impactful at the money. So when we get to, it's like, and if we get to 5,000, then you can play off of it. Sadly, we don't see the unspoken Riz today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no unspoken Riz. To sit on the sidelines day, guys. Keep in mind, you don't have to trade every day, right? If you can, take your base hits, great. If you Today's a sit on the sidelines day. I refuse to take a trade. Like, I even have to tell myself not to take a trade sometimes because I have a degenerate tendency to just smash the buy or sell button for no fucking reason. So me saying it's just a choppy day is also reminding myself not to take a trade. I have a straddle targeting 5,005. Yeah, restless chop is just like understanding when to sit on the sidelines is a huge part of trading. Mm-hmm. Do you do do you spread like a straddle on a big day? No, I don't. On a big day, I literally just scalp. That's pretty much my strategy. That's literally it. Like, okay, take this trade for example. I just scalp, right? Why? Why the fuck not? Like, once again, we talked about like scalp. That sounded really fucking stupid. Why? Because why the fuck not? Like, take this trade for example, right? I literally am scalping for 5 points on the Nasdaq, or 3 points, which is nothing, right? I'm not taking any big size, or big size to me is like a lot, like 5 lots. 3 is like average. I might go 2, but understanding that today is going to be a relatively choppy day, right? I'm literally just scalping for a couple of points at most, right? Because once again, I have that degenerate tendency, but understanding myself, guess what? I will basically just take the scalp and understand that, okay, it's going to be a scalp. I'm not going to make the absolute most money today because we're not going to get a big move. So it's just getting in, getting out quickly. Literally scalped for like 4 points on the Nasdaq. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we're gonna hit this, we're gonna hit that. No, today's a scalping day. At most, base hits. All highly recommended base hits. So. Do you? Yeah, 590 is still. I mean, after fee. So last night I traded the opening session at 3 p.m. because why? I have nothing else better to do on a Sunday, and no friends were available to hang out. So I was just at home. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the session. I got wrecked early on. Like, if you look at this, I got giga wrecked early on. Go. Oh, this week. So first trade was plus 130. Then I just lost like over and over again after that. And then I had one last trade that basically this one that basically made all of it back. But $500 today, $470 today, not bad. I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, we're going to get a big move. Especially with no news today, I don't think we get a big move. Right? There's a lot of stuff being anticipated this week, right? Here's the calendar. Monday, March 4th. Am I dumb? 2:30 a.m. 10-year bond auction, 7:35. U.S. economic calendar. Monday, literally nothing, right? So don't expect much. I think going into this week, we have ISM, which is nice at 7. Some Fed speakers tomorrow or Wednesday is probably bigger, 7 a.m. Jerome Powell talks, right? So I think that has better odds of yielding some return. Oh, you can filter by currency. Perfect. That's huge. Thank you. So this is pretty much what we're watching for this week, right? We have ISM tomorrow at 7 a.m. This is all in Eastern time. I wonder if there's a way to do... Can't change it to PST, but oh well. Yeah, so we have it at 7 tomorrow. For those who are on the East Coast, 10 o'clock for you guys. But yeah. So just don't think much of today. I think tomorrow we get some better moves. I do think Wednesday is probably better. Why? We have Jerome and we have Jolts. We have unemployment on Thursday in the morning. Powell testifies again, 7 a.m. Pacific. Unemployment, 5:30 on Friday. So it's like today is probably the worst day to jump back on stream, like because with zero expectancy. Click on the time above, you can change. You're my hero. Pacific time, save settings. Absolute fucking hero. Thank you. W-Mans, for sure. W-Mans. That's fucking sick. Thank you. That helps a lot. I don't have to fucking keep manually converting it in my head. So what do we talk about? Both indices are kind of just chopping around. On top of that, if you look, we have some divergence between the two indices. ES is just dropping. NQ has been dropping, but it kind of had a small change. We kind of made a higher high here, right? From this, making higher lows. But this one just got snapped.